Yo, yo. I've been bout my papyrus since I've been in it. Put me in a debate, you know I'm gon' win it. If I scream black power, don't get timid. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. Primary research and we done pushed it to the limits. All you dudes finished. The king counting cattle up with brother Reggie. When I'm in Oakland, smoking, bro, they love the Chevy. Back in the day, it was the spokes on the chariot. Long procession when the king got carried out to every spot. Woman looking nice as ISIS. I read ancient texts, so my advice is priceless. Nubian gold, your ice don't entice us. Beating me harder than counting grains in your spices. Your heart was beating, but your brain dead. You're lifeless. Yo, they ain't nothing like us, yo. Don't try to make me mad. Make me smile and say you love me, man. That's real right there. Come on. You should listen to your main man's advice. Do a YouTube and apologize like Dice. Or the back fade coming like the Antichrist. Egyptologists see me reading and said that I'm nice. I got a speller with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. You the type of dude wake up in your car gone. Told, cause of the money you owe. Before you stream, you should clean up that humble abode. Like I'm not in city for my woman in gold. I keep the pseudos running, people coming in droves. You catch me on a live stream with Pan-African James. When we building, call us by our African names. I'm for the children. And ain't nothing happened to change. We on that black hype, so we still packing them things for protection. Got connections. My complexion, pure black, that's the S. You love me? Show me some love. All right. What's up? You ready to have a good show? Go on and click the like button, set that off so we can get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revolt shit. You don't feed yourself, you don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them, you don't prepare for your own meat, you don't own your own land, you don't have a seed growing in your window. So when you think about revolutionaryism, and you think about fighting and dying in the street, you ain't shit.
Killer Mike said black people ain't ready to revolt. It's a disparaging marriage and he ready to elope. Maritime coastline, deep V hull boat. Crack a nose turned up, machete to your throat. The divine snatched the arm back, she fine, she in Zinga. Moroccan mercenary got a line on Moringa. Ask Chief X to swing it. Go fund me to rock a new car or build a school like I'm Dr. Umar. Nah, go fund some more guns, banana clips and cannabis and bury it. The jackal, Anubis. I'm cool, keep them heaters and I'm in tie in an abyss. He ain't rapping due to libations, he just channeling this.
Hands down, you ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified.
I'm on life, hovercraft propellers over swamp water. We make the thoughtful think they should have thought harder. Be aware of this. Don't blink, there's only one blunt between the careful and careless. It's hard to face it when you need a shrink or a therapist. Mental disorder ordered them to label you a terrorist. I breathe elements and I found the secret. We could all walk on water if it's ground beneath it. I carry my weapon and keep my trees and still be Hotep and ask Tariq Nasheed. 6 in the morning, I greet my seed, then do everything I think I need.
I have to say this because I know our spirit and our emotions get stirred. I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not diametrically opposed to anybody. I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South, we're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt?
people, are you ready to revive?
What up?
Black people, are you ready to revive?
Huh?
Black people, are you ready to revive?
Yep, that's some good music right off that album, Fights Over Egypt. Make sure y'all support and cop that thing. I want to thank Indigenous African for the early contribution. I appreciate you and for the continued support. Shout out to you. Yeah, what's up? It's showtime. What's up, Christoph? RTP, what's up? How y'all doing? Everybody else that might tune in, what's up with it? So, who voted for Trump? Raise your hand. Tell me how you feel right now. Oh, okay. They voted for Trump. They said, this has been whoever this person is, shout out to you. This has been the best month and year. Trump is doing everything I voted for him to do. So you voted for Trump. Thanks for raising your hand. Thank you. So right here we reading about, well, there's two statements I have brought up. But I was just looking at video on ICE deportations. My personal feeling about the deportations, it is what it is. Except I don't appreciate seeing this, Gestapo style, where is your papers attitude in the United States. It just feels kind of funny to me. You see what I'm saying? And so that's just me though. But I mean, I know for a fact I travel the whole world, and you getting kicked out of everywhere. Bro, you getting kicked out of everywhere if you there illegally. Not just the US. Stop playing. Try to stay in Japan without no papers. What happens if you try to stay in Japan with no papers? They gonna get you up out of there. So I understand, but this situation is a bit different because of how it works and how it's gonna affect us. Because I don't know, I ain't want to really chime in on it, but there's a lot about there's a lot of propaganda about the people who come to America illegally, and then the stuff that you might see in your actual real life, right? Like, I don't know where you live, but I see a lot of, I don't know, you can't really tell who an illegal immigrant. You know what I'm saying? That ain't our job. You know who don't know how to speak the language, though. And that's a good clue. If you don't know how to speak the language, that's a clue that you might not have been born here. Like, I mean, am I tripping? So when you go out into your community, just keep it a buck. Don't be biased or political right now. When you go out into your community, how are these people contributing? Do you see a lot of immigrant vagabonds? Or do you see a lot of immigrant low level? I'm talking about illegal immigrant low level workers, whatever. I can't say if they're illegal or not. You can't say if they're illegal or not. We don't got the right, and we can't ask for papers. But you can look into your community and be like, it's hella people who don't know the language, and just surmise for yourself what's going on. Now I'm simply asking you, let's be some realists for a moment. When we see them people, are they trying to make a contribution to the society, yes or no? Or are they just standing there trying to be on the corner with a 40 ounce? And I ain't even saying that. I'm just saying, you know, what are they doing? A lot of the times when I do go into my community, I see people offering themselves for day labor, right? I see people offering themselves for day labor. I see people setting up like these makeshift restaurants on the side of the road. They got these new tents and these lights. To me, I was like, oh, that must be all some new immigrant stuff. I mean, you know, people been doing street vending for a while, but where I stay, there's been a new rush of a different type of street vendors that I'm associating with an influx of new people coming because I never seen it before. But if you keep it a buck, a lot of those people offer themselves to do day labor for whatever type of job you got to do at a cool minimum wage, right? And then they work on the farms and stuff. And so I don't know, the nuisance. I mean, I could agree that if I just went to Canada right now and tried to stay there without no papers, I'm getting kicked out. So I ain't even. That's just part of the game. But the way it looked with all these, you know what I'm saying? The ICE agents look like a new agency that's gonna. Once they done with that, they're gonna be trying to do something else. But so I'm gonna look at some of them videos real quick, even though I know they're gonna get on my page head, but I ain't tripping. I just want to see some of the stuff.
Federal agents launched raids in one of the first visible signs of President Trump's mass deportation plan coming together. Raids targeted violent individuals in Boston earlier today.
So do we believe that? Do we believe that these raids is only going to target criminals and violent individuals? That don't make no sense. So this is what I'm trying to say. How in the hell do y'all already know that they criminals and y'all just now waiting to get them? Like, I'm like, if they was American, y'all would have came already. So now this is a big decision to get criminals? I know you're not talking about just they criminals because they came into the state illegally. They saying people who committed crimes since they've been here. So you tell me you catch an illegal alien, he commits a crime, and then y'all let him just go back into the streets? And now y'all saying, oh, it's time to deport him? Man, that should have happened when y'all caught him the first time.
Today. It's what's known as a worst first approach, first prioritizing the arrests of gang members and murder suspects. The Trump administration says it arrested 538 illegal immigrants today in what it said.
Now, that means all these people is not gang members and murder suspects. It don't make no sense.
This is the beginning of the largest deportation operation in history. But there are still questions about what this might look like on a larger scale. And Fox 4's Casey Stiegel in studio tonight with more on that. Casey.
Yeah, hey there, Steve. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials wasting little time under the new administration. Agents.
Man, I ain't even looking at them. They already got me hot. Like, what is you talking about? But I want to read some of this stuff from Business Insider. Creating chaos. Trump's federal funding freeze puts programs assisting kids, seniors, and veterans in jeopardy. Alpha Eura said Trump is already doing everything he voted for him to do. Did you vote for Trump to put these programs assisting kids, seniors, and veterans in jeopardy? Why would you vote for that? I don't get it. Bullet point. The White House ordered a pause on all federal grants and loans starting at 5 p.m. Tuesday. federal grants and loans. The memo sparked confusion as organizations worked to figure out which programs would be impacted. Experts told BI that Business Insider that programs like Head Start, y'all know Head Start? The community little preschool program or whatever. Head Start and housing vouchers could be immediately impacted. So somebody on Section 8 gonna watch this video and know that they voted for Trump and gonna feel hella stupid. It says Meals on Wheels for seniors in poverty. So tell me, what does that say? Alpha-Rias, whatever. Alpha-Rias, excuse me. Did you vote for Meals on Wheels for seniors in poverty to get stopped, yo? He said no one on Section 8 is getting harmed by this. But Business Insider says Meals on Wheels for seniors in poverty, Head Start childcare, and Section 8 housing vouchers are amongst the programs that could face funding delays after President Trump suspended federal grants and loans. A federal judge temporarily blocked the funding freeze right before it was set to go into effect on Tuesday evening. So a judge gotta block it in order to keep stuff cracking in America the way it's been going. The Office of Management and Budget's internal memo sent Monday night to obtained by Business Insider said agencies must pause any payments to programs that include financial assistance for foreign aid, non-governmental organizations, DEI, woke gender ideology. Man, that ain't even woke gender ideology. That messed up woke. That's some other gender ideology. That ain't woke gender ideology. And the Green New Deal. And the Green New Deal suggesting the administration is looking to pause programs that are not in line with Trump's agenda. It carved out exceptions for assistance provided directly to individuals and would not impact Medicare or Social Security benefit. Still, the order's lack of clarity has some groups that receive federal aid struggling to determine how they will be impacted. As of Tuesday afternoon, Business Insider reporters had contacted more than 60 federal, state, and nonprofit agencies. Those who responded overwhelmingly said they had no idea how the federal funding freeze would affect their work and were actively trying to figure it out. So cats around here not knowing if they're going to have they funded. A senior administrator told Business Insider that the pause on federal grants is in accordance with the law and will not impact benefits provided directly to Americans. Still, Meals on Wheels, which receives federal grants to provide meals to seniors, told Business Insider in a statement that the lack of clarity and uncertainty right now is creating chaos for local Meals on Wheels provider, not knowing whether they're going to be reimbursed for meals served today, tomorrow, or who knows how long this could go on. Well, all right, so, I mean, it is what it is. I want to hear about Section 8. I'm just skipping to the Section 8 part. Which programs could be more at risk? While the order seems to clearly target funding for programs that could fall under the broad DEI or renewable energy umbrella, implications for other groups are much less clear. Depending on how long the freeze in federal grants and loans last, some programs could be impacted in a matter of days. So what y'all talking about? Here it go. Bobby Kogan, Senior Director of Federal Budget Policy at the left-leaning think tank Center of American Progress highlighted 2 programs. Head Start, which receives federal funding to help low-income children and families receive aid for early childhood education, and Section 8, which provide housing vouchers for low-income individuals and families. Head Start receives its funding through annual contracts on a rolling basis, so the grant freeze would delay payments for facilities that were expected to get funding on February 1st. Additionally, Section 8 vouchers are distributed to housing authorities, and those who do not have cash reserves may be unable to help voucher recipients with their rent on February 1st. Just that quick. Just that quick. That's Trump. He kicked in right before your February 1st. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just reading the Business Insider article. But yeah, if y'all know more, feel free to share. Some impacts are immediate, some are not immediate, but the longer that it goes on, the more things are impacted, Colden told Beyond. Beyond obtained a memo OMB sent to the federal agency requesting they complete a spreadsheet detailing the objectives of funding schedules of federal programs they oversee. Those programs include SNAP, WIC. What WIC stand for? Women, Infants, and Children, right? What do SNAP stand for? Let's guess before you look it up. What do SNAP stand for? Come on, let's guess. Nutrition and something about, I know the end got to be nutrition. What does SNAP stand for? Don't look it up, just guess. The SNAP program, it gotta mean something about nutrition and protein? No. Or servicing? I don't know what SNAP could mean, bro. What could SNAP mean? Sending? Oh, don't say that. Supplemental. Okay, supplemental nutrition. Is it supplemental nutrition? And all right, we don't know what SNAP means, but one of y'all can put that up. But if y'all Google, y'all gonna mess it up. It's supposed to be, supplemental nutrition and payments. I don't think that works. Supplemental nutrition assistance program. Okay, I hope y'all didn't look it up. I hope y'all just was smart. The supplemental nutrition assistance program. It don't matter if you looked it up. And WIC, I thought that was women, infants, and children. And aid for homeless veterans, amongst things. It's unclear how OMB will use that information, especially because its senior administration official said SNAP, which is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, would be exempt from the freeze. So they say SNAP ain't affected, just like Z Muffin just said. No, just like Alpha Knox just said. But the items on the list could signal programs Trump administration is looking to target. All right, y'all can read that whole article because I'm doing my readership. But let me holler at y'all.